Okay, guys, this one's going to be a little different. I'm not going to review these pry bars. Just going to have a little bit of a short discussion. And really, it's a question to the viewers. So please leave some comments down below because I just have my thoughts and they may be different than your thoughts. And I would really like to understand and hear what your thoughts on pry bars in general are, not these specific ones per se. So what we have here, these were all loaned in from Chris over at the Tie Addiction YouTube channel. We have the Lynch All Access Pass, the Bauer Machining, the Rogue Pocket Tool, the Griffin Pocket Tool, and the Leon Ma Zeno. So, who out there carries a pry bar in your pocket or in your laptop bag or your backpack or your fanny pack? Because fanny packs are making a comeback. I'm really glad I saved mine. I do not carry a pry bar. Now, when I was doing installation work and, more construction trade stuff, yeah, I had a pry bar in my tool, my tool bag or in my toolbox in the truck or, whatever. Yes, when I was working construction and doing that type of work, sure, I had a pry bar. In your everyday carry life, I don't know. I'm not even going to say this is cool. It's not uncool, but is it cool? Yes, there's a bottle opener. On several of these have bottle openers. That could be useful. But quite frankly, I have a bottle opener on my little Swiss Army knife that I carry in my pocket that I have used to open bottles before. Do I need a dedicated tool? I've never really done any scraping that couldn't have been easily done with my pocket knife. And I don't think I've ever abused my pocket knives and said, man, I wish I had something different. So they have a bottle opener. They have a scraper or a actual prying bar. This has wrenches, different sizes, these two here, for nuts. Smaller nuts, but yes, you could turn some not screws, but nuts and bolts with these. This one has a kind of a 1/4 inch hex, it looks like, for driver bits, which could be useful if you had the bits. Most bit sets come with some sort of a holder. So if you already had this bit set, would you really use that driver that the tool is going to fall through? The bit is going to fall through. I don't know. Same with this one. This has a bigger style one for a nut. Yes, these could go on your keychain and you could have some different uses. I'm struggling with these. So I need to, these two have a couple of different uses. This one has a little bit, pry bar and nail remover. But am I really going to be pulling nails out of anything with my EDC gear? I'm not. I'm going to go to the garage. I'm going to go to wherever, and I'm going to grab my hammer or my nail puller, and I'm going to do the job right. I'm not going to use this to pull nails out of anything. This one here, strictly a piece of steel with a pry bar on it. I don't know. Now, the crispy donut community that started the donut, well, didn't start the donut craze, but, you know, kind of helped pump the donut craze, has or offered a pry bar similar to this in the sprinkle motif. And I did think about that in trying to order one, because as you've seen other videos of mine, and I'll try to link it at the end, I have a large donut sprinkle collection thing, Hanks and the Dessert Warrior lineup and a Zippo and a pen and a flashlight and all that stuff. So a pry bar would have been cool. But then I thought, I never use a pry bar. Now, I did carry this titanium tweezers from Triaxis for like a year-ish, every day on my keys. And it has a small pry bar surface here also. Quite frankly, I never once used it. Now, I know Nick Shabazz, I saw he did a video very recently. I did mine a long time ago. And when Nick did his, got, you know, a ton of views and a lot of comments and whatever. That's great. Nick says he used his a lot in the office. Okay. I work from home, so I think I have less need. But I never once used the tweezers when I was out of the home, out doing daily activities or anything. So I kind of thought I don't need a pry bar in the sprinkle motif because, well, don't need one. But now that I think about it, I bought the Zippo lighter in the donut motif, and I don't smoke and I never use a lighter. So there goes that theory. I guess I better reach out to my buddies at Crispy Donut Community and see if I can still get a pry bar. You know, these two here you can hook on your pocket, and this one you can pull out like a karambit. I don't know, guys. I'm struggling with them. And I think Chris over at the Thai Addiction channel is struggling with them a little bit also, because he has these, but he also said he doesn't carry them religiously either. I don't know. I'm very curious to hear what you guys think. I was excited to check some out because I've never really handled many. I did have a large Griffin before that I bought from a buddy in a green Kydex sheath with a green lanyard because, well, I loved the color and the zombie type of motif, but sold it because I never used it, like most of the stuff and gear I have. Anyway, I've rambled way too long. Let me know your comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on pry bars. Thanks a lot, guys. Here is the donut video up here in the corner if you want to go check out my donut collection and my ramblings about the sprinkle motif.